flexion extension of the thumb, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just going to measure that. The measurement is a CMC joint measurement, so that's a carpal metacarpal joint, which is down here. The best way to try and find that is just follow that first metacarpal down until it drops off right there, feel a little divot. So there's where I'm going to put my goniometer, axis of rotation. Okay. So I'm going to line up my stationary arm parallel to the midline of the radius, and I can actually come back here, feel the radial head back here, and know that that's where I need to go. Just point it right at that. Okay, so there's the alignment of my stationary arm, and then my movable arm is just going to line up through the midline or parallel to the midline of that first metacarpal. Her start position, though, she needs to have her fingers out like this, and her thumb is snugly up against that next metacarpal right there. So there's my start position. I have to find the bone, which is right there, come parallel to it, which is about there. So there's my start position, okay? And it reads about 20 degrees on the goniometer, right? Mm-hmm. So that'll be my 0. So I go from 20, I'm going to do extension. I bring her thumb out this way, and I realign. There's the bone. Okay, I'm about parallel there, right? What kind of an infield do I have?
Firm.
Firm. Okay, and it reads 45. So where did I go from
25
to?
and 20 to 45.
So 0 to 20.
25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys do the math. Okay, so it's 0 to 25 degrees of thumb extension, right? Then I bring her back to my start position, and then I have her come this way across the palm. Now, everything gets messed up because she's going to come right up off the palm. Now what I have to do is make sure that she doesn't come out of the plane. Because if I take off the goniometer, see there, I know exactly where to put it back on. If I keep coming over too far, what happens, see, she lifts up. So now she's actually going into an abduction, isn't she? So I'm going to have her relax, and I'm just going to bring her across to right there. If I go any further, then she comes up. So there's where my measurement needs to be taken there, okay? And I can't rely on that because it's on skin and it moved, didn't it? So I'm going to find my landmarks again. Okay? And
This is
parallel
for
to
the
the bone.
flexion,
This is
right?
for flexion, Okay? And so I went from, my start position was what? What did it read when I first started? 25. And so I went from 25 to, is it 20?
20. I thought it was 20.
My dad.
To, now it reads 15. Okay? That's not right. That's more than that. So we do it again until we get it right. Okay? So I'm going to move her into the position that I want her to go, right there. And I know that my start position was 20. And there's the bone right there. Now it's parallel to her, right? Okay, and what does it read now? About 10, right? So about 10 or 15 degrees? Did you say 25 or 20? Somebody said 25. So 20 to 10.
You're stuck on 25.
Okay, so that's about 0 to 10 degrees of flexion. Flexion will always be a little bit less than extension. The norms are about 15 to 20 degrees for those either way. Okay, so that's kind of tricky, especially with the flexion part, because it comes up into the plane like this. All these muscles will bunch up.
You can make it really flat.
Yeah, and then we can come out of the plane fairly easily. If she's doing it actively too, then these guys all work, and then it's like it's hard to find the bone.
Can you tell me where the movable arm is parallel to again?
The movable arm is parallel, goes parallel to or through the midline of the first metacarpal, which is
Okay.
that bone right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
So remember, you're putting the goni on, and it looks weird because you have all of these fleshy contours that are really irrelevant because you're lining it up through bones and through a joint. So ignore the contours, find the bone. The bone is right there. All of this then is extraneous. That's stuff that I don't even care about, except that it gets in the way. Okay? And then again, if I find her radial head right here, and then I just come straight down through there, I know I'm lined up through the radius. So it looks weird. And